Hi, I'm Raeanne Renouf of Renouf Farms Berries. I'm the owner and operator of a 30-acre orchard of haskaps and Saskatoons, and I farm just northwest of Melfort, Saskatchewan. So I'm mostly focused on haskap products at this time because it's a superfruit, it's a new berry, and I love it. I love to be outside and everything about it is great. How I got started is a friend of mine, Murray, asked as a farmer, if I had a little bit of spare space to plant a few sea buckthorn plants. But I didn't know anything about them, so we did some research, and during that research found out the health properties of haskaps and decided to go into that. So I went in the space of 5 weeks from planting 100 haskaps in my U-pick, because I've had Saskatoons and raspberries for many years, and changing that to planting the first 5 acres in 2017, another 5 in 18, another 5 in 19, as well as 15 acres of Saskatoon. What's really exciting for me is the idea from farm to fork. I have hands-on growing and harvesting the berries being used to make into all my haskap products, as well as currently doing all the processing too. Super exciting when you have to order jars in the 3-pallet quantity to plan for next month's worth of processing. A couple humorous stories that have come out. One was we had been staying overnight at a friend's place, so I gave a jar of haskap jam as a hostess gift. When we went to have breakfast with them the next morning, the only problem was we couldn't find the jar in the fridge. That jar was later to be found downstairs empty with a spoon in it, so it must have been terrific. And another customer from Saskatoon wanted to have a taste of the haskap pie filling and sundae topping. So she tried it with a spoon, but the only problem is a little short time later she gave me a phone call and a picture showing the half-empty jar and said, "I just couldn't stop, it was terrific." My thought was to start the haskap line with a haskap pie filling and sundae topping and a haskap puree, a sugar-free product. But when I went to the Melfort Farmers Market in the first couple of years, it was an educational process because no one had heard of haskaps. So I gave samples, but I also thought I would make a couple batches of haskap jam to take so that both I would know how many pounds of berries it took to make a batch so I could sell them the berries. The only problem is the first time I went, I sold out of my jam in the first 45 minutes I was there. So the next week I made 6 or 8 batches of jam, like starting at 10 p.m. at night when I come in from the orchard. And every week from then on I made 6 or 8 batches of haskap jam. It's become a continual seller. Haskaps are a very healthy product. Most people aren't unfamiliar with them, but they taste like a combination of a blueberry and a raspberry, but with a lot more zing or flavor. Very colorful, stain your fingers, but also they're very healthy for you. They're known as to be the second highest berry in the world for antioxidants and more vitamin C per 100 grams than the average orange. Thanks for your time and enjoy some haskaps soon from Renouf Farms Berries. This is Raeanne Renouf, owner-operator of an orchard and a farm and Renouf Farms Berries.